As a shorty, I looked up to the dope man. It's only the dope man, and you that wasn't broke, man.
The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades, and this country is not alone. All over the world, we're seeing the devastating impact of this invisible killer. And so tonight, I want to update you on the latest steps we're taking to fight the disease and what you can do to help.
My name's Carlos, I'm a producer, I'm from West London.
Well, I'm ES, a producer.
Known as Little Dots OTB, which stands for On The Beat. For those that don't know, they always get confused.
My name is Fred Cox. I make a whole lot of music, I play a whole lot of instruments, and that's essentially it.
The time has now come for us all to do more. From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
The first lockdown, it was a bit, it was very upsetting because literally just before I'd come back from New York. So it was like, I'll come back from New York and a week after, be going into lockdown.
I'm gonna be honest here, like, I was more scared for my life, bro, because I thought it was real. I'm not saying it's not real, but I was more scared about coronavirus more so than, I wasn't thinking about music. I was more so thinking like, because I got elderly people in my family, like, I don't want anybody to catch it. I don't want to catch it. Because remember, when it first came out, it was scary, bro. Like, they were saying, like, people, like, you see on the TV, just everybody's on ventilators, and it was nuts, bro. So I was more scared for my life, like, more so than thinking about music.
Do you know what? It was the first moment where I was like, I'm going to be able to stop working and stop doing sessions, and the rest of the world is going to do it as well. So I don't feel like I'm missing out. I don't feel like, you know, I'm letting my foot off the gas. It's all as a community and all as a country just doing it at the same time. And the first couple of weeks, I was like, what? I can play PlayStation. I can just wake up actually really specifically early and just play PlayStation.
First lockdown, it was like, yeah, this ain't so bad because I like being indoors. I was like, yeah, stay inside, make your beats, obviously try to post them out, upload. Yeah, I mean, it was alright. But I think after a while, it's like kind of mental illness comes in as well. It's like you're feeling a bit too inside, like you want to go out, you want to do all of that.
Like, it made me think, like, for 2 days I was shook. Like, I was just in my house watching bare videos, like conspiracy videos and all that, and I was getting shook. But then after those 2 days I was pretty much back to normal, because I had to keep going out anyway, because I had to keep doing sessions, innit? I couldn't stop working.
Okay. Like, adapting, because it's like, it's different. So you gotta just get used to like the schedule. Like, I didn't have no schedule. Like, I was sleeping from like, let's say 2 AM, I'd be waking up at like, what, 9 PM? Or like, legit living through the night. When I tell you I was going, you can ask, 5 AM, I was going on walks.
So at first it was like, I was trying to mentally cope with it in a sense where like I'm not the type of person that likes to be told I can, like my options have been lowered and it's like I'm being forced to do something.
No. No, you won't answer? No, I answered. The answer is no.
So like, they've said that, cool, you have to stay inside, and if you go outside, you're gonna most likely see a fine if it isn't for essential shopping and whatnot. So it was like, I would use the rules to try and work around my sort of situation. So I'll go for like walks or whatnot every day or whatnot. But then I tried to see this lockdown into like a positive way in a sense, where, cool, I used lockdown to try and learn how to engineer.
It's like, wait, I can start making beats, can't I?
Exactly!
And again, I'm not making a beat for a session. I'm not prepping an idea for someone. I'm literally just prepping ideas for the sake of fun. And I felt like I was making more stuff, and there's certain things as well that I feel like I might not get time for, where it's like, oh, am I going to sit down and work out this 30-second string arrangement that's going to take me basically like 2 hours to get done. And obviously if you're in a session and you know you're going with the flow and keeping things moving, you're not about to be like, guys, hang on, I'm just going to take this moment to go into great detail and just like do this. Obviously, like, it can really easily kill the vibe. So then I was like, wait, I can start making music that takes me loads of like time to make.
See me, like a lot of producers do that inside the house thing, but it's just never been how I work and stuff. Like I always rather be in the room with the artists or really go outside. So yeah, it affected me. Like when they're telling me I can't go outside and stuff like that, you're gonna get sick and you're blah blah blah. Like you have to stay inside. I was just like, raw, like how am I gonna get it? Like what am I gonna do? Like I was just thinking of different ways that I could basically make money in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I've never really done that whole sitting in the house and sending out emails thing.
Every artist is at home, so it's like now when there was like one point where JB, he got like a Drake placement. Now because he's got a Drake placement, everyone's hitting him up for beats. It's like they're not just hitting him up for beats, they're hitting up the whole team. So it's like every day man would have to cook up something else because we was getting random messages. The artists that was hitting up management for beats, and we was like, oh my days, I gotta be prepared. I can't keep sending out the same beats or whatnot. It's calm, like sending out the same beats to some artists, but I've got to keep it coming. But also then it was like, I wasn't always on overload in a sense. I was trying to balance it out. So cool, I'd go for walks, I'd make beats for most of the day, try and remember to eat, and then like, I'd probably play Warzone with the man then for the rest of the day or something like that. So it's like, yeah, it's like a sort of like a routine thing in the day, and so in a sense. So yeah, that's how I found the whole lockdown thing. And that, in a sense, it did help because most of the placements I got came through like lockdown, in a sense. Like even the one with Rams, yeah, that one came during lockdown.
Let me just send a beat to that person. And they're like, oh, crazy, I can vocal this. And there was some people, Jay Gray and James Vickery were two of the earliest ones that I did. And I'd made this instrumental and I just sent it to Jay Gray. And she's like, crazy, I'm gonna record this today. I was like, crazy, like everyone says that. But she sent back vocals and then she was like, oh, I've sent it to James Vickery to do a second verse on it. And I was like, crazy. And then he sent the vocals back and I was like, both of these artists I've known for 3 years plus, yeah? And I've met them, I've never made a tune with them, and it took the whole world stopping for me to get the initiative to be like, why don't I just send them a beat? And then it all came back and I was like, oh, crazy. And now we've been chatting since and sending other ideas back and forth. I had some days, you know, in the diary with James. And I was like, oh, wait, this is all it needed. And it gave me a sense of like, I can be as proactive in this music thing as much as I actually want to be. And there's so much of my music career as well has been like, cool, I'll speak to my managers at the start of the month or something and we'll kind of like plot out some ideas. And that's and that's the kind of pace I was taking. And then for that stuff to stop for a second, I was like, wait, I'm buzzing about making music. Let me like keep spreading that energy and keep sharing it. And now, you know, I feel like, oh, damn, that's the energy I can keep moving forward when everything else like goes back into play. And even just being more active on my socials, like posting little things I'm doing and everything, because, you know, nothing was going on. So I'm like, oh, yeah, this is the stuff that's going on to me. Like I can spend, you know, a few hours playing drums. Hey, let me just put a video there. So I'm connecting with people. And then, yeah, it kind of kickstarted me in a sense of, right, I'm the controller in this thing and I can control the speed and, you know, I can be reaching out to the people I wanted to. And yeah, it kind of took stopping for a second, like reevaluating how I can be a music producer and be active.
So it's been a crazy time, and our thoughts and prayers go to anybody that's lost any family or friends during this period. 2021 coming up, same time, we hope you've been going as crazy and as hard in the studio as possible, and we can't wait to see what you guys have got ready for us.
That's right. We are Producer Times UK, the voice and the outlet for producers within the UK. And be sure enough to know that we're bringing you lots more content in the coming year. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled, you know what I'm saying?
Hey guys, it's your girl Rox. I hope you enjoyed watching. You'll be delighted to know that Producer Times UK is bringing on a new segment on producer challenges, which will be hosted by yours truly, Rox. Now producers, be on the lookout as we will be coming to a studio near you. In the meantime, obviously it's been a hard way of adjusting to this new way of living, but I would like to know, if you as a producer had to pick your quarantine bubble consisting of 4 different producers, who would it be? I want to know your thoughts. Comment in the section below. Let's go.
What's good, people? Thanks again for watching. Make sure you like, share, comment like Roxanne said, but most importantly, hit that subscribe button so you'll be the first to know when we drop that fresh new content. You know what I'm saying?